Hey everyone, welcome to another video build thing. Yeah. This is the Lego BrickHeadz Optimus Prime, number 260 and 261. Yeah, I'm building him after a bumblebee. You can see the bumblebees in the back there. Yeah, and the box it comes in, of course, it's the Lego box. You got, of course, the Lego Transformers box, all that stuff's grids. And hey, look, there's the two of them right there. There's the top right there, you know, with the little crest thing. I guess that's so it's 1-1 scale. There's Optimus Prime right there. And hey, look, there's component and distribution stuff, and then here in the bottom, recycled, licensed by Hasbro, and also on the back you got the two guys, the two bits right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this box and get started. Right. So color sorted. Woo. Okay. So okay. Big white plank, and then yellow piece right here. Bam. I think I know. I know what this part is. I think I just figured it out. It's the waist. One thing I've noticed about Lego, they still have a hard time differentiating between the two different shades of gray that they often offer. Like, yeah, this gray right here looks a lot darker than it does in the picture. Still doing that. A little annoying. Look, it's the truck cab. Very squished though. It goes up on it. It seems like there's Optimus's pants too. Yep, here we go. Yep, the head. And then the brain, quote unquote, I guess, but with energy, using energy, it's supposed to be energon cube, which is kind of clever. Okay. Slightly different from Bumblebee. Interesting. Okay. Let me do that. And I know. Okay, yep. Now I gotta put the eyes on right here. Me being very particular about these eyes sitting straight. This goes right here, like that, and then plug it onto the front. Look at that. Wow, already. Bag 2. Okay. Okay, they want me to not drop these. There, and this goes right here. That, I'm guessing the same on the other side eventually, but for now, let's do this. Then right there. That. Side of his head. Autobot symbol. Yeah. That's interesting. You shouldn't have an Autobot symbol there. Of course, the hand and arm. Little backpack. Interesting, they chose to make those gray. Usually that sort of thing at this part would be like also red. Maybe they want to break it up a little bit. Interesting. This is really interesting what they're doing here. The back of the head. And now the right side. Doot, doot. Yep. Yeah, I'm not talking a lot because I'm trying to think. I'm kind of already blown through anything I could think of to talk about last time in the Bumblebee videos, and I'm like, yeah. That, and then of course there's his antenna. It's supposed to face that way. Interesting. Cool. And this, these are the legs. There we go, and of course we got this bit. Gotta build the stand. Yeah, gotta build the stand. Or not stand, I don't know what it is, display base? Sure, call it that. Then bam. And that is Optimus's robot mode done. Yeah, pretty nice looking too. It's again, it's a BrickHeadz, so you know it's got the small kind of chibi cute thing going on. Yeah. So there you go on that. There's the extra pieces, but I'm just going to put off to the side, and yeah, gonna start building the truck parts, which bag 3. So from bag 1 here, of course, yep, rear axle. Should be. Interesting, they decided to make it a 4-wheel truck, so it could be Jinrai. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, interesting. I see. The fuel tank. That's what they're doing. Yeah, because this is going to be a 4-wheel. Yeah, this is going to be a small truck. So yeah, it could be Jinrai, or it could be Power Master Optimus. And then of course the front axle. So, I think, yeah, it's definitely the front axle. Truck bed. Hey, look, the hitch. Actually put a little hitch on there. That's pretty cool. There. Come on. There we go. And then these go on the sides. Let's go together like that, and then I get another one of these, and this goes on the side, and this goes on that side, and then that goes up top, like that. Ooh. This goes here, and oh, I was like, that was interesting. I was wondering what that was about. I was like, that was really interesting. I did not realize that was a thing that they were doing. Or I didn't realize that was a separate piece. I thought it was like some weird special piece I've never seen before. Right. So I think that's, yep, that's it for bag 3, which means bag 4. Okay, let's see. This piece, and then one of these pieces, and apparently that. And then what else do you want me to do? Another one of these. That, and then here. That interesting. Interesting. It's the side. This is the side, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely the side. Yep, that goes right there, like so. That is a very, very thin truck cab, to say the least. And that, of course, goes on this side. That, and look, now I've got another side of the truck. Oh, now we're coming back to the back. Okay, interesting. What those are for? I've never seen these pieces before. smokestacks. And nope. We're doing the front now. There you go. Okay. Interesting. This goes on like that. Very interesting. So to say it's a good thing there was a spare one of these in the previous bag, because there was only one in that bag. So I look at the front face, and then gotta add that. I think it's attached to the front of this. So, wow, look at that. Ah, the horns. That's what those are. I wonder what these are for. There, and where'd the other one go? No. Underneath the instructions, that's where. And then that one goes in here. That's some smokestacks, right? And of course the wheels. Can't forget about the wheels. Oh, found the eye. Find the headlight. There was two in the bag. Just it's like, wow, I've never really encountered a missing Lego piece before, and it turns out no, I haven't encountered missing Lego piece. It's just jammed up. Up the display base, and then Yeah, he can roll. He rolls real well because he can roll out, and then of course you can also put him on the display base and bam. With that, getting all this stuff out of the way. Got Optimus. It's not going all the way right here. There we go. That's better. Anyway, yep. Now I got both Optimuses in both modes. Kind of wild if they found a way to make it transform, but that probably would have driven the cost way up. So yeah, there's those, and there's the Bumblebees, and yeah, that's what we got so far. They're the ones we got so far. Don't know if we're gonna get more. Maybe we'll get Grimlock or something. I don't know. Maybe. Or Soundwave, because apparently Soundwave is supposedly the next big one. Fun little build. I think if someone's gonna, like, considering that, someone's gonna try to figure out a trailer for this. Almost certain, like a little trailer just to attach to them, which would be pretty neat. It would have to be particularly big, considering, you know, again, the adjusted proportion, shall we say. Yeah, overall, pretty nice build. Again, both these sets are sub 20 bucks. Again, I think it's like $16, $17 each. They're pretty nice for what you're getting. They're not too bad. They don't take too long, and they're kind of cute. So yeah, if you like them, I'll go ahead and pick some up. They're available now, I guess, kind of general. Anywhere that sells Lego. So take a look. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social media, it's down in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my coffee and my Patreon, and I'll see you next time with another video review.